Hey everyone, if you're building a startup, I bet you've asked yourself this 1,000 times. What really makes a company fundable, right from the very beginning? Well, it's probably not what you think. We're going to dig into the real stuff today, based on some killer insights from the team over at TransVC. All right, so first things first, let's just blow up some myths. There's this mental checklist that so many founders have, right? The things you think you absolutely have to have before you can even dream of talking to investors. But what if that whole list is just wrong? Let's start with a big one, revenue. You feel like you need millions in the bank, or at least a killer sales chart just to get a meeting, to prove the model is already a home run. Sound familiar? Yeah, nope. That's just not how it works, especially when you're just starting out. Look, savvy VCs, they know what early stage means. They are not expecting some perfect, beautiful hockey stick graph from day one. It's just not realistic. All right, what about myth number 2, the giant team? You know the feeling that you need a whole C-suite lineup and a small army of engineers just so people take you seriously. But do you really? Not necessarily. In fact, what investors really care about is seeing a small, lean, super focused team that can just get stuff done. It's all about momentum, not how many people are on your payroll. Okay. This has to be the one, right? The holy grail itself, product market fit. That magical moment where you've built something that people absolutely need and can't imagine living without. You've got to have that nailed down first, for sure. And believe it or not, you don't even need that. Not from day one. I know, that one's a shocker. So if it's not about the money or the team size or even product market fit, then what in the world is it about? Okay, so let's get to the good stuff, the real foundation. If we strip away all the fluff, all the metrics that just look good on paper, there are a few core things that make a startup genuinely fundable right from the get-go. And here it is, the core idea. Investors fund urgency, not just potential. Think about that. They're not just throwing money at a cool idea or a huge market. They're backing a solution to a sharp, painful problem that people need solved like yesterday. This really hits the nail on the head. Look at the difference. A vague idea, something like a better way to network, that's just fluff. But a sharp problem, that's tangible. It's about what your users are already complaining about online. It's about the clunky spreadsheets and duct tape solutions they're already using to try and fix it themselves. That's where the urgency is. That's where the money is. And this applies to your product too. It's so easy to get caught up in what gets applause versus what actually gets investment. I mean, anyone can put together a slick demo with a beautiful UI, but deep tech investors, they're looking under the hood. They want to see the core algorithm, a unique data advantage, something real that can't be copied in a weekend. That's your defensible edge. So let's say you've got it. You've found a sharp problem, and you're building something with serious technical depth. How do you, the founder, actually turn that into an edge that an investor can't ignore? Well, it really boils down to 4 things. You got to execute like your life depends on it. You have to protect your secret sauce, your moat. You need to be crystal clear when you talk about it. And you have to stay open to advice. It's all about your ability to just build, ship, and learn over and over, faster than everybody else. Let's zoom in on that idea of a moat. All that means is what makes it really hard for someone else to do what you're doing. It's your defensibility. And taking steps to protect it, like filing for a patent early on, that's not just boring legal stuff. It sends a huge signal to investors that you're playing chess, not checkers. You're building something that lasts. And this next point is so important. Being clear isn't just about good communication, it's a huge sign of leadership. If you can take something incredibly complex and explain it simply, it proves you've actually mastered it. It tells an investor this person gets it. That builds a ton of trust, especially when there aren't many numbers to look at yet. So here's a little test. Can you do it? Right now, can you explain what you do and why it's so important in one simple sentence? Because think about it. If an investor hears your pitch and can't turn around and easily explain it to their partners, you're done. They're just going to pass. Your clarity is your single best weapon in fundraising. Okay, let's bring it home with the final and maybe most important piece of the puzzle, your mindset. Being fundable isn't something you get lucky with or just discover one day. It's something you build intentionally with every single action you take. This is it. This is the main takeaway. Fundability is built. It's not discovered. Every choice you make,
Every decision to focus on that sharp problem, to file that patent, to simplify your pitch is another brick you're laying in that foundation. It's all about being deliberate and prepared, way before you're even thinking about a pitch deck.
And that work, it shows up as early signals. Proof of life, right? Investors are hunting for proof of momentum. And guess what? It doesn't have to be revenue. A working prototype, awesome. A signed pilot program, fantastic. A bunch of amazing quotes from early users, that's gold. These are all signs that you are actually moving forward and making real progress. Because at the end of the day, here's the truth. Investors don't back ideas, they back people, especially early on. Your tech could be brilliant, the market could be huge, but it's all a bet on you. Are you the person who's going to see this through? Are you reliable? Are you focused? Every single thing you do answers those questions for an investor and gives them the confidence to write that check.
So let's leave you with this question. Fundability isn't some far-off destination. It's a result of what you do right now. So what's the one thing you can build or prove or just get clearer on this week that makes your startup just a tiny bit more fundable? Whatever that is, that's where you start.